The Dalai Lama has been in the news during the recent India-China border standoff, as a member of parliament has demanded Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian honor of the country, for the Dalai Lama. But do you really know who the Dalai Lama is? How is he chosen, and why does China hate the Dalai Lama? You might think this person is named Dalai Lama. No, his name is Tenzin Gyatso. He is the 14th Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama is to Tibetan Buddhists what Pope is to Roman Catholics. Lama basically means a guru. To the Tibetan people, Dalai Lama is a spiritual teacher and a ritual expert. Dalai Lama is more than a spiritual leader. He is the head of the Tibetan government, author of numerous books, and has been a champion for peace around the world, for which he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1989. But currently, Dalai Lama doesn't live in Tibet. He lives in Dharamshala. But how did he get there? Let's rewind a bit. Tibet as a country has been ruled first by the Mongols and later by the Qing dynasty of China. But with the fall of Qing dynasty in 1912, the 13th Dalai Lama declared himself ruler of an independent Tibet and continued to rule for the next 36 years. But in the year 1950, Chinese army attacked Tibet, captured its territories and forced Tibet to become an autonomous region of China under the leadership of 14th Dalai Lama, also the current Dalai Lama. But Dalai Lama was not happy with this agreement. From 1950 to 1959, the Tibetan people continued to fight and protest for a free and independent Tibet under the leadership of the Dalai Lama. The Chinese government responded with mass repressions, killing thousands of Tibetans and destroying hundreds of monasteries. In 1959, after a failed rebellion against the Chinese rule, the Dalai Lama along with his 80,000 followers fled to India and formed a government in Dharamshala. The then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru welcomed the Dalai Lama and all his followers with open arms. From 1959 till today, the Dalai Lama continues to live in Dharamshala and has never returned to Tibet. Now you might be wondering, how is Dalai Lama chosen? Tibetan Buddhism में माना जाता है कि दलाई लामा मरने के बाद एक बच्चे के शरीर में पुनर्जन्म लेते हैं और तिब्बत के हाई रैंकिंग मॉन्क्स का काम होता है उस बच्चे को ढूंढना। नेक्स्ट दलाई लामा को चुनने की प्रोसेस में जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करते हैं वो है पेंचन लामा। अब आप सोच रहे होंगे पेंचन लामा है कौन? टिबेटन बुद्धिज्म में पेंचन लामा सेकंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पोजीशन है। आप पेंचन लामा को दलाई लामा का डिप्यूटी समझ सकते हैं। जब दलाई लामा तिब्बत छोड़कर इंडिया आए थे तब 10th पेंचन लामा उनके साथ नहीं थे। वो तिब्बत में ही रुककर चाइना के खिलाफ आवाज़ उठा रहे थे, पर 1989 में पेंचन लामा की मिस्टीरियस कंडीशन में डेथ हो गई। उनके मरने के बाद 1995 में दलाई लामा ने एक 6 साल के बच्चे गेदू नीमा को 11th पेंचन लामा डिक्लेयर किया, जिसके तुरंत बाद चाइनीज गवर्नमेंट ने उस 6 साल के बच्चे को किडनैप कर लिया ताकि वो अपने चुने हुए मोहरे को पेंचन लामा बना सके। चाइना ने उसके साथ क्या किया, वो कहाँ है, ये आज तक कोई नहीं जानता। Dalai Lama since the last 60 years has been raising his voice for free Tibet and also against the atrocities by Chinese government in Tibet. In fact, Free Tibet is an international movement supported by various countries and people from around the world. China is obviously not happy with all the limelight that Dalai Lama gets wherever he goes. चाइना को ये अच्छे से समझ में आ गया था कि वो करंट दलाई लामा को कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकता, इसलिए वो अब इंतजार कर रहा है दलाई लामा के मरने का ताकि वो अपने चुने हुए पेंचन लामा के थ्रू नेक्स्ट दलाई लामा चूज कर सके। By choosing its own Dalai Lama, China wants to tighten its grip on the people of Tibet and have someone who will not raise the issue of free Tibet on international stage and will not speak against the Chinese oppression. Dalai Lama's stand on free Tibet has changed over the years. Now he advocates for more autonomy under the Chinese rule rather than a free Tibet. Dalai Lama in 2019 said that it was possible that once he dies, his incarnation could be found in India and that any other successor named by China would not be respected. But the Chinese government has time and again reiterated that Dalai Lama is a post given by the Chinese central government and the next Dalai Lama will be named by China. The kind of support that the Dalai Lama gets from India and the fact that he continues to live and run the Tibetan government from the Indian soil is what China really hates. So, if indeed the next Dalai Lama is found in India, it could turn out to be a major conflict between the two Asian powers. Thanks for watching the video and do share it with your friends and family.